Greetings, everyone! Let me see if everything is actually working and not broken. Okay, it is working. Delete this one forever because for some reason you just existed twice. Anyway, greetings, everyone! It is me again, Ashkra from Bloodmoon Pictures, and welcome to me streaming World of Warcraft on YouTube. Yes, that is what I'm doing. But not only that, I will go do the Heritage Armor quest line of the Draenei. And as you can see, not only will it be the Heritage Armor of the Draenei, but I will play a Manari Draenei Warlock. I'm a quest line for the Draenei. Oh god, how do you type Draenei? How do you spell Draenei? So many people still don't know to this day. Anyway, let's start. Yes, I'm sure. I geared them up. Also, we are still raising money for charity. What charity, you ask? Well, you can see that down below me. If you go to the Tiltify link, it is the top link in our description. After all the tags, you can see donate to the charity, choose rewards, click there, you'll get sent there, and if you do that, you can see and find how much there is left until the next milestone, as well as all possible rewards if you click the donation button, because you can get rewards, like me naming my pets after you. I forgot about the whole imp gang boss thing. Anyway. Where my imp do? Didn't I have like a drop-down menu to summon all my creatures? Am I dumb? For 17 seconds that deal. Oh, hold on. I mean, I got the right. Okay, nothing changed here. So, summon demon. Oh, there you are. I might be a little stupido. Might be a little bit stupido. Anyway, so. Walk from Sue. Twilight Shores, no. Call of Duty, no. Learning the language. Reclaiming ruins. All that remains. Didn't I need to be 50? Aww. Am I stupid? Hold on.
Anchors away.
Hi. Draenei Heritage Armor quest. Why is it not? Level. You must be level 50 or above. You must be a Draenei. You must be. Questline, but we are able to provide information regarding potential rewards. What's a magically sealed package by the Embassy of Stormwind? Okay. There's nothing on Wowhead. Absolutely nothing, which is really weird. Like, beyond weird. It's just... oh, well. So... let's go to the Embassy of Stormwind. Is it... don't tell me I have been vastly mistaken and it's actually, like, not out yet on PTR. Nope, it's out. It's just very hidden. Ooh. An artificer's appeal. A parcel arrives for you from the Exodar, bearing the seal of the Grand Artificer. You open a small box and find a smooth hexagonal crystal about the size of your palm. When you touch it, a holographic message flashes to life in the air above it. In the message, Grand Artificer Ramul instructs you to come to the Exodar at your earliest convenience.
Hello! Is this hologem still muted? Ah, no. Good, good. When you receive this champion, come to the Exodar, swiftly. I need your help on a special project.
The old... is this thing still on? Joke. Teleport to the coordinates stored in the... oh! Okay, that makes things way easier. Oh. A common Dranic multi-tool, often used to store teleportation spells and communication across long distances. Ooh. Fancy.
There you are, champion. Hey, I thought perhaps the hologem I sent did not have enough charge.
Okay, that could have been really bad, you know. Anyway, what's going on? Lorne, Retribution Paladin. Oh, you are a player? Damn, I would have mistaken you for an actual NPC. That is
I lend
cool.
you my strength.
My apologies for bringing you here on such short notice, Nevmil. But your help right now would be most appreciated. I have found myself with many surprise deadlines. Surprise and deadlines are not two words I like together in the same sentence. Fair. You know what? Completely fair.
May the Legion fall before you.
The Prophet wished to personally ask for your help with the Tishamat. But since he is working elsewhere, I asked you first to jumpstart our task. My colleague and I have been working on a special project, and since the Prophet has declared today the Tishamat, we will unveil it at the celebration. For this, I need the emitter, but it needs an overhaul. We only have time for a hot wiring. Okay. Got some filament and a soldering tool from the crates nearby, if you know. Then maybe I can write it to an array.
Were you not informed of the occasion? The Prophet has declared we celebrate the Tishamat today.
I legitimately don't even know what that means. Exeter worker, off-duty vindicator. Worker.
What is it?
Krokul. Oi! We have the Krokul here!
We will not fall.
That's cool. I don't have a mouse? That's weird. Anyway.
Kronakai Christor. Blessings upon you.
Let's do these. Whole thing. Rummaging. A thin, iridescent wire coveted by artificers for use in high-temp smoldering.
You might recall, the Tishamat was a yearly sacrament on Argus. The time to reflect on the burdens of your past, learn from them, and commit to a path forward.
Okay. I might be a blood demon. The bloodiest of a demon, because blood and demonology. Slender shard of a thermocrystal able to heat itself extremely precise temperatures.
It has not been celebrated in many years. But the Prophet feels strongly that tradition must be revived. And that now is the correct time to do it.
Come, speak with me.
Hand the material to Rumor. Why did we abandon the Tishamat for so long? The same reason many of our ancient traditions were abandoned. Constantly being on the run from the Legion left little time to consider anything but survival. Tomorrow was not guaranteed, so yesterday might as well not exist. But all that has changed now. What could be more exciting? I want to talk about something else. Where's the Prophet? Prophet Velen is occupied at the moment. He is taking care of a very small mission that he wanted to attend to personally. Nothing to worry about. He assured me that he will be back in time for the ceremony. Sounds like we have to worry about it.
Within our project is fitting for the Tishamat. That is why Velen has asked us to present it to everyone at the celebration. But we will present nothing if the emitter is not fixed. Connect the Arcanite crystal arrays. Perhaps then it will power up.
Okay, no more. Okay. Let's do the crystal technology stuff.
Good. The emitter is functional. Now, we just need the presentation and its presenter.
Well, I'm gonna feel like, oh, save Velen, will ya?
I lend you my strength.
While the circumstances are a bit more stressful than I would like, it is refreshing to work on something other than artillery for once. Reviving tradition.
May the Legion
I regret not having apprentices in times like this.
The Vindicar is at your disposal.
Romul gives the newly seated crystal a test wiggle. Not my finest work, but it will do. Light willing, it will remain functional until our project is revealed and the celebration is over.
We will endure. The Vindicar is at your
During this
disposal.
Tishamat, Atania and I will present our project schematics. Atania is High Artificer of Shatrath. Her father was my late mentor, the famed Exarch Hataru. Hataru's hoofplates are hard to fill, but Atania has more than done so. She has the schematics and she would be here when they are presented. But she is not responding to my messages. Atania seldom leaves the city, but surely she can make an exception for the Tishamat. Perhaps you can reason with her.
Atania can be as stubborn as a talbuck in the mud, but do not let her turn you away. Go swiftly. Use my hologem if you need.
I like that we just don't have to travel. No travel, just quick. Teleport, 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 teleport. At least this far.
Someday, I hope my If you are here to interrupt me, be advised that I have an arc welder and 0 patience.
Calm down, Atania. I think we haven't, like, have we had these in current timeline at all? I guess on Argus we found some. Why it's so dark purple?
The title High Artificer means
Rumul
I am
needs
very
you.
busy.
Romul needs you to bring your schematics to Exodar, to Exodar and present them at the Tishamat.
Want a better future? You have to. As I told Ramul, the schematics are ready. But if he is waiting for me at the Exodar, he can keep waiting. My work is here, in Shatrath. I will not put it on hold to attend some archaic holiday.
Wow, rude.
Yes, yes.
A few
Arcanon
extra
Forest.
years on your back would have probably given more appreciation for stuff like that. Anyway, I have a data crystal prepared. The schematics are on it. My apprentice can find it for you. I have no time to leave Shatrath.
Leaving so soon?
My schematics speak for themselves. Each calculation has been verified. It is respectful of all building codes. I even included a layout of the channels that the power grid must follow. Romuald knows the project. He already signed off on everything. He can explain it to the masses himself. I do not need to waste my valuable time traveling to the Exodar for this ridiculous holiday. My apprentice will give you the schematics on a data crystal. Take it and leave.
Perhaps we can get the crystal from Berun. Then get out of my workshop.
You, lady, could use the teachings of Manars, also called manners. Anyway,
Arcanon Poros, good fortune and hello.
I thought that was that is adorable. He has a little lizard on his head, on his shoulder, not head. I know body parts.
It'd be an honor to one day be a high artificer. Someday, I hope my research helps my people. Arcanon Poros, good fortune and hello.
He sounds so young, but his face looks like a veteran. Anyway, Barun leans in and lowers his voice. Ramuel sent Atanya many messages about the Tishamat. They usually have a good relation, but she ignored them and has been very annoyed ever since. Well, more annoyed than usual. She claims the travel time to the Exodar cuts into her workload, but I think it's really something to do with the Tishamat. Lessening her workload should at least cheer her up, yes? I know she has a Drenite shipment coming into the city, but it's late. Maybe you could track it down. Perhaps then she will have time to travel to Exodar. I'll try to locate.
It's worth a try. Though if the Tishamat is what is putting her in a bad mood, it might not work.
Yeah, I mean, the way it has been, like, explained, she seems younger than the Tisha. Like, she seems like she was born after the Tishamat has not been celebrated anymore. Like, the way the information has been flowing. Anyway. Let's see. We need the shipment here. What happened here?
Hey you! Lend us a hand? Our cargo went haywire and knocked crates off our wagon.
Nether Storm Draenite is the worst. We should have reinforced the crates.
What is Draenite? Am I stupid for not knowing? Oh, yikes. I feel like I'm doing way too little damage. Oh well.
Thank you. We will handle the crates. You can take those Draenite fragments to the crystal smiths.
Okay. I shall try at the very least. Crystal Smiths. There.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Remember the lessons of the past.
Oh, your equipment is newer.
Arcanon Poros.
Greetings. If you are in need of crystal smithing services, I am not sure we have time for any new orders, but I will see what I can do. The artificers have been keeping us very busy. Here's some of the High Artificer's Draenite order. The rest is on the way. What is the difference between a crystal smith and an artificer? Ah, interested in a trade, are you? Crystal smiths process raw materials into materials that artificers can use. Typically, this means removing impurities, reforging energy channels, cutting to size, and faceting based on intended use. Artificers then assemble these materials into whatever they might be building. Why don't artificers do that work themselves? Well, why does not every painter make their own paints? Some might prefer to, but they are different they're different skills. And the light calls us all to different paths. I like that background lore. I like that world building lore.
Ah, the lost shipment. Tell the High Artificer we will process it after the Tishamat. We are closing for the holiday.
She will hate that. She will hate that. A long list of artificers' materials owed to Atanya, stamped by Crystal Laharu.
Warm wishes to you.
So, we just got information that everything is put on hold for the Tishamat. Well, I don't think she'll appreciate this. I really don't think so.
Ugh, I just
Why are you
had
still
it.
here? Rune is
Another good idea down the drain for the sake of pleasantries.
Wow. Barun is distracted enough without someone looking about. I took your Draenite shipment to the Crystal Smiths. Here are your completed work orders.
Leaving so soon? You. If I needed help, I would have asked for it. My work is very precise. I don't need a clumsy novice's hands in it. Perun, get the crystal. You, take it to Ramul. Tell him I have my reasons for not attending the Tishamat.
Yes, High Artificer. Come, champion. I will get the crystal for you. It'd be an honor to one day be a High Artificer.
We will do what we can for Atanya.
Stay safe. Dionys Aka.
It was worth a try. It seems it will be difficult to get her to the Tishamat.
You are leaving, but I didn't tell you about my research.
I mean, feel free to now. We have a little bit of time. Barun whispers to you. There are ways, I'm sure you know, for the Draenei to speak to the dead. I mean, I guess. It's not the same as having a loved one's back, but Hataru's ashes were taken to Akinduan after the Soul Priests reclaimed the temple. Maybe they might know a way to help Atanya with her loss. That is a very sudden, deep grab you're making. But sure. After the... Okay, so... He... either was brought there after, or... Yeah, he was either brought there after he died, no, like after God was retaken, but he died before, or yeah, his death is rather recent, which makes actually more sense in context.
I was afraid of this. It's not her work. It's the Tishamat itself. The Tishamat is a time of remembrance and of letting go of the past. She lost her father, Exar Kataru, in the siege. Speaking of him saddens and angers her.
Oh.
Atanya may not be ready for the rituals of the Tishamat. But maybe we can help her.
that is a very noble goal, but also rather dangerous to just be like, you know what? Let's bring up her dead dad again. Am I actually able to use the dragon riding mounts as dragon riding mounts? No. Good to know. Good to know that I am slower. Not slower, but just as fast anyway. So he died in the siege. The siege of Shatrath, as the orcs invaded, I'm guessing. So, I'm guessing his ashes have been not in the place they should be for a while. Nether portal. Tear open a portal for the time you spend soul shards. You will also command demons from the nether portal. I'll do that another time. There. Oh, it is actually reclaimed fully. And they have the vigilant bodyguard guys back, which is great. They're reclaiming their culture after eons. Bolster on the blinding light.
Come, speak with me.
Is this the Moonlight Beast lore that... was that the Dwarven lore from our roleplay? Or was this the lore of the Draenei as well? That these things work with the souls of the dead? But like in a literal sense, like someone... like in Dwarven culture, like way back then. Way back. They had constructs that run on soul, on a soul, by basically like, if I pass away, I want my soul to be saved in a crystal, so I carry this crystal with me, and as soon as the crystal is like, and as soon as I die, this crystal can be used in one of our constructs.
Greetings.
I apologize, but we are in the midst of a soul binding... Okay, I guess. Soul binding ritual. There's much to be done for the spirits in our care before we voyage to the Exodar to answer the Prophet's call to the Tishamat. Is there something that requires our urgent attention? So I think it's both. Because that, like... When was that established in the Moonlight Beast lore? I think it, like, fully established, it was, like, 2011, 2000... Like, 2011 is when when it was fully established in the lore, I guess. I thought Akinuan was abandoned after the war. What are you doing with this? Okay, yeah. Not entirely. Some of us hid from the orcs here. After the invaders were driven from its sacred halls, we began the slow work of repairing the damage that the Shadow Council did to Aukindun. The dead deserve the rest that Aukindun promised them. The orcs will not have taken that from them, nor from the others who will one day join them. Our dead are still being interred here? Some. Those who died in Shatrath were cremated after the city was reclaimed. Slowly, we have been relocating their ashes to Aukindun, and giving their souls the rights they were denied. Eventually, the same will be done to those who yet languish in the path of glory. Nuran's face twists into a grimace, then hardens with determination. Oh, if you
Never
don't
back
know,
down.
the path of glory is okay. I haven't seen it. It's like a road that goes all the way from here through here, all the way to the Dark Portal, and the orcs basically plastered an entire road with the bones of the Draenei they slaughtered, while high on demon blood.
You bring news?
What are you doing to these vigilants? When Auchindoun was destroyed, most souls housed here were torn to shreds. Many who survived succumbed to madness. Yet some were not so far gone that they could be could not be saved. We knew that binding souls to vigilance often had a calming effect, not unlike swaddling a child. The weight of a physical body seems to ground their emotions. Ah. I mean, that kind of makes sense in context of a lot of, like, folklore thoughts about souls being able to be more restless as soon as, yeah, you know, in the after death. We keep them in the vigilance only temporarily. It is but a splint for a broken bone, while the limb heals. Huh. Where do you get the vigilance from? Ah, High Artificer Tanya manufactures them for us in Shatrath. We are aware it is not here her specialty, but she insists to making them herself. Huh. High Artificer Tanya, anyway, will not attend the Tishamat because she still mourns her father, we assume. I don't know why we're just saying it like that. Can you help her? Tanya. So it is finally time. This is a matter you should discuss with our Exarch. Your Exarch?
This too shall pass.
Thank you, Nimeran.
Oh!
I take it you can see me now, champion?
Excuse me? Exarch Maladar, Speaker of the Dead? Are you, like... Are you dead? Huh. Peering into the spirit realm with Auchindoun. Oh, and now we see a Draenei spirit here. And some here. Yo. So, how does this work with Shadowlands, huh? Ya nuggets? So how does this work in the whole context of, in the aftermath of Shadowlands? Because, oh well, anyway.
The dead speak
I'm gonna stop
to
it.
those who listen.
An old wound. It is good to have visitors. The honored dead here are well cared for, but not many travel to commune with them. Their deaths can be a painful reminder of what the Draenei have endured.
Tradition binds my people.
I believe we may be able to help, but perhaps you could aid me first. When we received word that the Tishamat was upon us, we hurried to prepare our most tortured spirits for the journey to the Exodar. To prepare... Huh. The celebration sacraments may help them rest peacefully. However, they must consent to being moved, so we must commune with and soothe them first. Will you help calm these spirits? Afterwards, I will take you to where Hataru is entombed and give you what you seek.
Never hesitate to do what is right. Meet me in the upper reaches. We will commune with the spirits there to prepare them for the journey.
Each day is a blessing.
I know. No, I'd appreciate that.
This is the tomb of Exarch Larohir, the Prophet's general. We will commune with him first.
Larohir, okay. I would love if we, like, after all these events and, like, the rebuilding... Oh, hi, Naru! Dory. I did not see you there. As you might have thought that this would have torn open a Shadowlands hole as well, kind of, but oh well. Anyway, I digress. It would be cool if we could have, like, the time travel things that we have for some zones. For, like, zones that have been seen rebuilding for ages. That would be nice.
I can hear the souls of the dead.
These spirits must be calm before being taken to the Tishamat. It is a difficult process. Thank you for helping them through it. Why do only these souls need to take to the Tishamat? On Argus, it was common to perform the sacrament of Tishamat on behalf of a departed soul to help them move on. These 3 souls are volatile. While they show promise, we are having trouble fully separating them from their attachments. With the revival of the Tishamat, we hope this will be the key to helping them.
There is no turning back now.
Commune.
He defended Shattrath until his dying breath. Spirits seek his protection still. Alas, we must return them to rest.
I should have saved this child first. It's a bit of an oversight. Well, the orcs disappeared when... That's her. That is a very awkward combat. Like, just being pummeled over and over while trying to cast
spells. He gives his
spells.
consent. Seal the urn with the mark of Dore. May the Tishamat relieve Laro here of the guilt he feels at not saving all of Shattrath.
That is... Oh, that... Can I translocate? Oh, that makes things way easier. Do you think Akandun has...
Let us commune now with Exarch Kelios, the first Vindicator and Bastion of Kerebor.
The first Vindicator? That guy must be ancient.
We must preserve the sanctity of the fallen. He fought the darkness there, but it followed him in death. Light his tomb, so that he may see once more.
Okay, brazier. Using this brazier will allow you to light all Karo prayer candles at once, but will take a very long time to channel. It is not required to complete this quest.
Take care. The smaller the flame, the more swiftly it burns out.
Ah. Okay. This is a puzzle. I love that. Okay, come on. You probably go out again? Yes. Me. That is cool. I prefer the puzzle. I prefer the thing I've been missing in so many games. Actual puzzles. Oh, I didn't see you.
Kelios has agreed to the Tishamat. Seal his urn. May Kelios no longer fear the darkness, and the light ease his pain.
If he's the first Vindicator, then he must be ancient, right? No, I mean...
Ah, Restelan, Larohir's mentor. His is a bloody story of betrayal. Let us commune with him now.
There's so much going on. I am... Okay.
He unwittingly gave the orcs the weapon that destroyed him. And Telmor. We must dispel the shades of his guilt.
Okay, so why is this, Wait, that's the whole... That was, the story with, Durtar, right? Where Durtar was like, like, where Durtar also felt guilty for? Oh, that's... I mean, that's tragic, honestly.
It is a miracle that his soul survived those ravages. He consents. Please, seal his urn. It may take many Tishmats before Restelan can fully rest. But I will help him, no matter what.
Okay.
I would forfeit
I'm silly.
my own soul to protect my people.
Looming scars.
Remember,
Did I?
there is no turning back now.
Did I ask this? Why do only these people on Argus are going?
Remember,
Lingering scars.
never hesitate to do what is right.
Thank you for what you have done. Moving a spirit's remains can disturb them greatly, so they must be calmed as much as possible so the journey can be made safely.
Tradition binds my people.
Man, I wish the writing in Shadowlands would have kept all these things in consideration. These spirits must be calm. Okay.
There is no turning
Fortunately,
back
not all the fallen. Not all the fallen entombed here in Arkindun suffer as these three do. Some ease gracefully into death, like soil settling after a rainfall. Exarch Hataru is one such soul. Thanks be to the light that he rests easy. Come, I will show you his tomb.
Never hesitate to do what is right. Thank you for your help, champion. The tomb of Exarch Hataru is just across the way. Follow me.
How did you guys get up there? Without all the...
Exarch Hataru has accepted his life, his death, his triumphs, and his mistakes. Approach him and make your request.
Okay. The urn is covered in a fine layer of dust. It appears to have been undisturbed for many years. I think your daughter Tanya still grieves for you. Which is a lockbox. Rose silently points it to the lockbox. Exarch Hataru's artificing a lens, a small golden lens worn with age and use. The precisely carved facets allow artificers to see the energy channels running through the crystals used in their work.
I sense that Exarch Hataru's only regret is leaving his daughter behind. Taking the Exarch's gift back to his daughter may bring them both peace.
Taking the no, Hataru smiled and bows. Okay, so yeah, let's go to back to Shataratha. Okay. But that is, like, I love this, like, world building and background lore. It's really, it's just great overall. It's just great overall. There is nothing to it. The only thing I really do think should be considered, is that this technically makes Shadowlands either more complicated or retcons some things. Well, I don't think anyone would mind if a lot of retcon, like if a lot of stuff there would be retconned based on what we witnessed.
Ah, for light's sake. Why are you back?
This may greatly upset you, and I apologize in advance.
The title High Artificer means I am very busy.
Ooh, a custom pose. Let's go. Chang glares at you tiredly. If you say one more thing about the Tishamat, you'll wake up at the bottom of the Aldor Rise with my hoofprint on your back. Offer the artificial lens to her. I spoke to your father. He wanted you to have this.
Ah, what is wrong with you?
Father thought so.
I tell you to leave, and instead you rob my father's grave.
Atanya, I sent them to Akendun. Exarch Hataru wouldn't want this for you. He would want you to be around your people and to show them all you've made, not to stay locked away here.
What?
Also, I didn't rob it. He literally gave it to me to bring it to you. Also, I didn't rob it either way because I gave it to you either way, so...
Ugh, I just had it. Another good idea down the drain for the sake of pleasantries.
Atanya crosses her arms tightly, not looking at you or Barun. Fair.
Perhaps we can chat later.
Fine. For a moment, she looks like she might snatch the lens from you. Instead, she takes it from you gently.
Want a better future? You have to create it first.
That is a good line. My mother died on the colony planet. My father and I helped each other move past that. But when he died in the siege of Shattrath, watching the walls of his greatest accomplishments crumble to dust, there was no one left for me. So I worked. And now I have the schematics of my own Shattrath. A better Shattrath. Atanya clenches the lens in her fist, then exhales in resignation. I'll go to the Exodar, but if Ramul says one word about it, I will make him eat this soldering tool, his soldering tool.
My father was Draenor's greatest artificer. He lived for Shattrath and died in it. Sometimes I wondered if I'd end up the same. But I will not. The city I have designed is what this one should have been. What it could have been. I will take the data crystal to the Exodar. To the Tishamat.
Barun smiles but tries to hide it. Barun, just smile
Someday,
already.
I hope my research helps my people.
See you there. Anyway.
May the light embrace praise you.
Arcanon Poros.
The Arcanine Soulfreeze and Vindicators look... That's a
Warm wishes.
very voidy looking staff. I'm sorry. But you don't look trustworthy, my guys. Not with a void staff. Crystal Smith Laharu.
Open your heart to the light.
Look at the size of these crystals. And the Draenei here have just left them like this. I'm going to put in a bid to break these down right away. Why?
Safe journey.
Well,
I
anyway.
am glad you could join us, High Artificer. You have spared me many headaches.
Let's transfer these schematics before I change my mind.
Are you smaller than me? I feel taller. I feel like I'm taller than you. Oh well.
Come, speak with me.
Moving past in some ways. Getting at Anya here was a more difficult victory than the fall of Taurus. Levity aside, I'm glad she is here. I knew the Tiamat would be hard for her. Her father was a great man, and we all mourn his passing. The Tiamat is gearing up to be one of the one for our holo records. I'm not a Draenei roleplayer. Have you noticed? Mermul lowers his voice confidently. Even Hatun is here.
May the
Even on Azeroth, demons are brazenly bold.
Huh? Are you speaking about me? Or is there like background demon stuff going on still? I have seen worse injuries than these, but I share Hatun's concerns. Please see to it that the situation is in Bloodmist is resolved
The elements will never forsake us.
before the Tiamat begins. I will see.
We must never forget.
We fight, we survive.
Velen awaits us back in Bloodmist. Come. We will put an end to this. When did you and your people arrive? Velen sent a message to Argus some days ago to announce the Tiamat. I do not control my people. Those who wished to go were free to make that choice. I did not. But then Velen sent another message earlier today requesting my aid here, I consider refusing, but Velen has been agreeable lately, and is satisfying to see him admit when he cannot solve a problem himself. Okay, you need to kind of start getting over that whole spiel, okay? I know you're salty for understandable reasons, but he literally offered multiple hands your way. Also, I thought Argus was completely disconnected forever, but apparently not. Apparently we can still go to Argus canonically. Anyway.
Beware the Legion's wrath.
Like, how can... Is a connection still active? Like, is that what the red star kind of means as well? Like, is that the red star? Nuvmil, Velen told me I may find you here. He needs your assistance. The satyr that infest a nearby island have been ambushing Draenei traveling for the Tiamat. Velen and I have been attempting to solve the problem quietly. He does not wish to mobilize the Vindicators and alarm his people on a day of sacrament. But, despite our efforts, the attacks have continued. The event may need to be cancelled if we cannot get the demons under control. Come with me, so we may end this threat.
I'll take this manor. We will fly to meet Velen in Bloodmist together.
Exposition?
Velen reports that there were at least 4 satyr attacks on Draenei traveling through Azure Mist since morning. I wish to rally the Vindicators, but Velen does not want to cause panic and darken the Tiamat. He wants to quietly drive the satyrs back into Bloodmist to keep travelers safe. For now. But Velen realized this half measure will not work without assistance. So he called upon me and other recent allies to help.
Other recent allies?
We are experts in the killing of demons, as are you. With your aid, we should accomplish this quickly and quietly.
Okay. Yeah, we
this
have...
corruption caused by the Exodar crash feels strange.
Indeed. The nether energies seeping from the ship have made blood mist difficult to cleanse.
Back when Felon demon stuff was still red, I guess.
Not all who wander are lost. Be just.
The prophet says you have been doing good work on behalf of the penitents. Thank you. The trust you foster will help us serve the Draenei in the future. Are they literally addressing me having red skin here? What have you and the other penitents been doing? For the time being, we are aiding the Krukul and Lightforged on Argus. Few have been allowed to serve the Draenei here in Azeroth. I personally evaluate every penitent and vouch for them on my own life, so it is not a matter of distrust. Rather, it is that we have no desire to distress the Draenei with our open presence. They are aware that of the hand the Prophet has extended to us, but that does not erase what we did to them.
For thousands of years we hunted our own people. It may take that time and more to be redeemed.
I will lead my people
I
through
do not like
any
this
darkness.
place.
Walk in the shadows of the earth.
I do not like this darkness. It is too open, too empty. Not enough places to set your back against.
Our enemies will
because you
suffer
used
as
to
we
be
have.
underground-ish.
We welcome your help.
I was hoping to resolve the sudden satyr attacks before I formally announced the Tiamat to all. Alas, I am grateful Ramuel called you to the Exodar early. I assume Hatun has explained the situation.
Many depend on you.
Yes? What is it?
The Prophet says you have been doing... Oh, never mind.
Wisdom guide your path.
Assessing the enemy. The Legion may be one entity, but it is vast. The demons that comprise it are as varied as the innumerable worlds they have conquered. But I have had no dealings with Satyr. From what the Prophet has told me, they seem disorganized, intelligent certainly, but feral in their malevolence. I am inclined to believe their recent attacks are random, but perhaps not. Bring me the totems they have scattered across Bloodmist. I may be able to tell a certain what, if anything, their end goal is.
Beware of strangers promising strength and power.
Fair. It's beneath the
I
skin.
will lead my people through any darkness.
Azal and I are of the same mind. We must know the strength of these satyr before we attempt to drive them back with force. Else we may be walking into a fight we cannot win. I can learn much about my enemies by observing what damage they have leave in their wake. The wildlife here was corrupted by the Exar's lingering energies, but I suspect the demon's presence made it worse. Collect bones from the local wildlife for me. Studying them may give us some clues.
Why have you allowed these demons to infest this area for this long?
We have lacked the time and resources needed to eliminate them. Other threats strained our forces.
Their opportunism ends today. I will slaughter each one personally, if needs require it.
Okay. The infected Nightsayer is a new model. Sniff, sniff. Poor cats. Poor kitty. I feel very weak. It might be just me, but I feel very weak. Let me actually summon my guy, my man, my big chungus. It's gonna be very interesting. So, veins of blood-red crystal seep through the wood grain. Huh. I mean, they are fighting each other, but... I need really to, like... Okay, this is better. Yeah. So, since the Legion is defeated, but the demons are still doing stuff, I mean, I guess it's like... Is it like... Now all demons have been burning Legion, so they still consider burning Legion a thing? Even though the demons are more on their own... doing their own stuff? Or are the demons trying to... like having continued efforts to see Sargeras' vision through? Because Sargeras, like, is a, like... We defeated Sargeras, and by what I thought we knew about demons, that would mean... oh... We don't have this guy commanding us anymore? Well, guess we all do our own thing. And scatter. Meanwhile, it seems more so... Like, I guess towards the end, when we had, like, the dark... like, the whole bit where we fought Agramar in the raid, we did have a moment where the... like, we did have signs of them... Like, with demonic inquisitors and all that. That they actually, like, were unified by some sort of belief. And I mean, sure, Sargeras can one-shot millions of demons with one strike. But, so, like, maybe it's just like, oh, he is so powerful, he is a god to us. So we just, you know, we're just gonna serve him forever and ever. But maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's like they instilled like an actual belief system in the demons that they're now loyal to. I don't know why, but like loyalty among demons, it's a cool concept, but it just doesn't feel right for this universe, you know? It just doesn't feel like that's the answer. Like, sure, would be a good answer, but it just doesn't... Like, if it is, then fair. But I feel that there's something else to it, you know? Okay, we need 2 more bones. And you know what? Maybe I can. Just 1. Oh well. But maybe we actually find something out here. What does the pitted bone say? When cleared of blood, dark green marrow can be seen frothing up from pits speckling the bones. Yeah, okay. Oh, I mean, I worked with like a butcher like once and like for a short amount of time, but like, is it normal? Like, I actually do not know. I actually like don't know if that's a thing. If like when you like freshly clean bones after like, you know, if you freshly clean bones, does the bone marrow still like try to produce blood in a way? Like, does the bone marrow still do its thing for a tiny bit, and you see it frothing out a little bit? And this is just a green, worse version, or is it actually like, oh my god, where did the second one come from? Or is it just like a thing that is fantasy for the sake of showing you, oh, something deep from within the animals is causing stuff? Would be very interested to know if there's something run along with those lines.
I will hear you out. Wisdom guide your path.
I would prefer to know the capabilities of the satyr before engaging them.
For thousands of years we hunted our own people.
Curious.
It may take that time and more to be redeemed.
These crystals appear similar to the others erupting from blood mist, but their placement on these totems seems deliberate. I will study them further.
Beware of strangers promising strength and power.
Our enemies will suffer as we have.
Remember, you are putting them out of their misery.
We will never give up.
Hatun snaps one of the bones, then sniffs the frothing marrow. Okay, it's probably not known that it's frothing. Attentively and frowns. Lesser demons do not corrupt creatures this deeply. Their foul disease can barely spread beneath the skin, much less the bones or the soul. These are no weak imps we are dealing with.
Walk in the depth of corruption in these animals. It is not the work of lesser demons. There is a larger threat behind these attacks, then?
Yes. These crystals were made into fell spreaders. No satyr could do that. A Manari artificer made them. I know it.
Oh. That's, proper bad.
Without faith, the battle is lost.
Excision. I cannot in good conscience gather the Draenei for Tishanat if we are threatened this close to home. If one of the Manari is using the satyr to orchestrate these attacks, or to distract us from some larger foul purpose, then they must be rooted out immediately. We'll divide our efforts to look for signs of the enemy. Arzal will search the northern satyr camp. You, Hatun, and myself will search the closer camp. Okay, why do you send the red-skinned one, like, off on his own?
The light will guide your way. Arzal, search the satyr camp to the north. Champion, Hatun, come with me and search the camp to the west.
Of course. Hatun, take this Sargerite shard. It will guide you towards any fell magic of Manari origin.
Sargerite. If you think it will help, Barzal.
I think Sargerite was like blood. Oh, no, I have to go these. Follow those guys. Fought the wrong guy for a second. It wasn't Sargerite the blood of Sargeras? Oh, I forgot I can't fly here. Are you, some of you, invisible? That's poopy. There's not a lot of enemies here. That is weird.
Let us begin our search.
Oh. Tear flesh. Tear your flesh. Okay, there are. I forgot that there. Yep. Mm-hmm. Don't do this to me. Okay, there's oh, it works like the questline thing. Like the what is it called? The like archaeology thing. That's not archaeology, because it's like something similar but not the same. Crystalline felt spreader.
A cloaking spell. Cowardly Legion tactics. Why did you not see this before, Valen?
I do not know, but we must destroy it.
I mean, no joke. Why is Velen being shamed in this questline so badly? Poor Velen. Oh, okay. That's Civis Darkblade. Ah, I found another. Over there. Oh, it's far. You nugget. Okay. A higher demon. Manari. So.
All trespassers will be dealt with.
Yeah, yeah. Josh, your flabber. What's that? What? Were Satyr always demons as a category?
You will perish. Fall before the fell. This is not the end.
Interesting.
Fell spreaders were rooting the corruption to Bloodmist all this time, and you let it run rampant. Why?
To protect the Rangari, I pulled them out of Bloodmist. Their lives were worth more to me. I stand by my decision.
I mean, you also all didn't flipping know. So, like, the crystals of the Exodar that got corrupted by, I think, demon spies, or, well, blood elf spies, landed here, started corruption, now demon here, it's like, ooh, I can use this. Right? You know, that's further away. Ah.
Fall before the fell!
Okay. Yeah, no shit.
It is done. The Sagarite shard is no longer reacting to energies here. Indeed. We should return it to Arzal at the northern camp.
Can I just... Okay. Ooh. Mounted movement speed increased by 100%. Yo! That's nice. That I get a speed buff once it's just travel. Travel one direction. Okay, so... we... The cryo core. Oh, with all the cryopods and stuff. That's cool. I haven't explored Bloodmist Isle, like, well. Like, I haven't explored it well at all. I think I never found the cryo core, even though it's, like, smack dab there. But it's nice. This way it feels a little bit, like, new. There's more Satyr stuff.
This Satyr camp appears abandoned. But the Fell resonance is stronger here than anywhere else on the island.
Something is amiss on this world.
We did not find the Manari responsible, but when we do, they will pay.
You are the instrument of change.
Demons will corrupt areas not only to claim territory, but also to empower themselves. The stronger the corruption, the more power we can draw from it, like metal being heated by a fire. Okay, that's a weird... anyway. If I am correct, a Manari conscripted the Satyr to hide their fell spreaders across Bloodmist for exactly that purpose. Wherever they are, they would be rather powerful by now.
For thousands of years, we hunted our own people.
Can you hear that?
It may take that time and more
silence
to be redeemed.
The area is empty. Not even the rabid wildlife dare approach the camp. I do not see any immediate cause, but the fell resonance here is overwhelming. I sense it was woven by Manari hands, but I am being blocked from probing more deeply. Something is being hidden. It must be cloaking magic, Hatun reported. It must be the cloaking magic Hatun reported from the other camp that hinders me. I can dispel it, but I cannot guarantee that we will find when I do. What we will find when I do. That's 50 gold. Holy.
It is too quiet here. Be wary of an ambush.
Hatun is right. Something is hidden here, and I will reveal it.
Do what you must, Arzal. We will follow your lead. Malades in Kiel, Maev Rakatiros! More fell spreaders, buried across the whole island. Hundreds of them. We must act quickly. Champion, call Romul. We need his aid.
Champion. I'm a little busy right now with the preparations. What do you need?
Romul, transport one of our generators to the champion's location immediately.
What? Yes, Prophet. Right away. Calibrating transport generator inbound. That was weird. Okay.
Not all who wander are lost.
I expect the Satyr will swarm us once we begin to charge the generator. Tell me when you are ready to begin. So they have found like instant reverse effect things? Cool.
Hatun and I will overcharge the generator. The Satyr will sense the energy building. Champion,
oh shit!
Arzal, hold them off!
With pleasure.
Two warlocks. Hunting down rage hides. Exarian rage hide. Flesh render. Exarians. Why is that one so much more powerful? So interesting. The reason why the corrupt the world with fel and stuff is to literally just red crystal weapons. Interesting. That is a choice. Oh boy, but we can do these. We can do these. It's not like it's like okay. Is this bad? It's bad. Okay, this is taking way too long.
Tear your flesh!
They're all rather powerful. Either I'm weak. Oh, there goes my demon.
Corruption will claim you.
You will not ruin my plans again, Draenei. My magic has claimed this land, and will soon claim every last soul in your wrecked city.
That is, not only any Manari, that is like a fully evolved Manari. Oh, when I stand here, do I get a buff? Letter of Prophet. Nice. Well, that being said... How does it feel having your own magic turned against you? Demon with... Oh no, I thought you lost your hair. Ooh, cutscene. Yo, well, okay. Wait, there's a void swirly here.
This threat was beyond what I expected to find here. But it could not stand against us united. With the corruption removed, Blood Mist will finally begin to heal. As will our people. Together. Something is amiss on this world.
Cool.
I hear you.
I will admit that Villain's plan was serviceable.
Our time has come.
If Cyranus reforms one day, I will rip her soul apart myself.
Beware
oh,
of
so like if you
strangers,
level up
strength
that high in
and
the
power.
Accelerator, you're like fully demonic and... Huh. I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
We welcome your help.
It is done. I could not have imagined the threat in Bloodmist had grown this dangerous. Thank the light that I chose to bring Hatun and Arzal here. This could not have been done without them. Without all of us.
Many depend on you.
With Cernos slain once again. Once again? Oh boy. Bloodmist will finally be able to heal her influence. Heal. Her influence was no doubt anchoring the corruption to the land. It is another reason to celebrate today, but it is not the true reason I called Hatun and Arzal to Azeroth. I would have them attend the Tishamat with us. The sacrament asks us to reflect on the past and commit to a better future. The unity of our efforts epitomizes that. I will bring them to the Exodar. Please join us when you're ready.
The light will guide your way. Now, truthfully, I did not invite you to Azeroth merely for this mission, but for the Tishamat as well.
The Tishamat? Thank you. But surely my presence would cast a shadow over the sacrament.
The first sacrament of Tishamat asks us to reflect on the shadows of our past. I will make sure you feel welcome.
As you wish, Prophet.
Hatun, this may seem to you a hollow gesture, but I would like us to speak. The Tishamat asks, we learn from our mistakes.
I will consider it. Let us go.
Fair. I mean, at least you're considering it, buddy. At least you're considering it. Yeah, let's support back. Ooh, way more people.
Each day is a blessing. The Naru have not forgotten us.
Are you a Lightforged?
May the light embrace you.
Or am I just being silly? Ah, we do have Lightforged.
Greetings, traveler.
Grand Vindicator Sorbos.
I serve the light.
What distance we all crossed to be here now? What do you think of the penitents? I remain cautious. Their aspirations are not impossible. It is true that I hold High Commander Lothraxion in great esteem, despite the sins he once committed. Lothraxion. Oh god, that rings a bell, but I can't remember it. And I have seen the penitents provide aid on Argus as we fight to purge the Legion's lingering infestation. But that is a simple battle. When harder battles come, we will see if their promises are built on stone or sand.
Dionys Aka.
Valinay. Tearsguard. Let's go! I just remembered I probably am missing the last upload. I'm grateful for the purpose I've found with the Tearsguard, but it's wonderful to be able to come to celebrate with my people.
I hope I have helped you.
Hello!
Arcanon Poros.
I greet you.
The creatures of Argus are as resilient as we are. May I have a marshal?
Take caution.
I have one on my shoulder! Let's go! Can I keep that as a transmog? You have a friend. Yeah, let's go.
Yes?
Urunak Stone Speaker of Earthen Ring.
Speak with me.
Huh. What are you?
Yes,
Blacksmith.
outsider.
Okay. Okay, here you are the outsider, okay? Just to make that clear.
We will endure.
I did never question that. Chieftain Hatun just chilling there. That's nice.
Greetings.
Captain Faria.
Arcanon Poros.
Valen the Flayed.
Get on with it.
Sital Darkmender.
Speak your piece.
That's interesting.
Do you have something to report?
We dedicated our lives on exterminating the Burning Legion, but despite all we gained, we have lost so much more, missed so much more. It will be difficult to, but many of us would like to no longer stand so far apart from our old kin.
Arcanon Poros.
That's kind of nice. Children playing. They're playing with a magic ball.
Warm wishes to
Ex-Arch Admetius.
blessings upon you.
To think that Bloodmoon might actually start to recover the way that Azramis did. May the light allow me the chance to see it.
Do not lose faith.
We could hear the explosion on Bloodmoon all the way from here. It was amazing! Why wasn't I invited?
Warm wishes to you, Dionys.
Thank you again for helping Atanya. She might still look angry, but I can tell she's enjoying herself a little bit. And I get to tell all of the artificers here about my research.
Stay safe, Dionys Aka.
Yeah, the weird Jiran. You're a transmogrifier. Where are you? From all...
May your days be long, and your hardships few.
Like, where do you stand around? Tishamat Celebrant?
Ora Teramos. You bring news?
Huh? Wait. So he's reading stories, okay. Kothar. I have never known a life where the Draenei have not been fractured people. It is good to see those wounds finally healing. Are you an orc? You have like different eyes than orcs do. Only half. Oh, you're one of the half-orc, half-Draenei. I was raised among the Draenei. Some of us call ourselves Oshune, the people of spirit. I wish my parents had survived to see this. So you're half-orc, half... So you're like around half-orcan. Interesting.
We will endure.
That is really... Okay, we have Alaria.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Mishka, Larexing Angarai. Dancing Peeps.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Kronakai Christor.
We had like... Ah, there.
We survived.
Warm wishes to you.
That, live.
I think this is actually like... Still classic era, right? Their model. Because, like, they were in the Swamp of Sorrows, right? It was never about going home. It was about going back to a life that I hungered for. A life that consumed me. A life that no longer existed. But I do. I still exist. And after I set foot in Shattrath again, no longer the same man, no longer the same home, I made a new life. Breaking a gem only reveals new facets. The more thoroughly it is crushed, the more it glitters. The Eridar endure, and I with them.
You come back sometime.
Huh. Okay, interesting. Very.
Kronakai Christor.
Barat, Longshot,
Good fortune.
Belania, Harun.
May the light embrace you.
Oh, you have a Is that a green rune? Or is it just... Does it just look green because of all the blue? Okay, who else do we have? Vindicator, Illumin.
Open your heart to the light.
It would be cool if we see the Draenei that we part... Ash Tongue, can I? Ah. Would be cool if we see, like I forgot, the child that we take care of during
What do you need, stranger?
That we during the
Barkanan Poros.
you know what I mean, the children's event. My people were treated like outsiders, and so we chose to be outsiders. We embraced our isolation and grew stronger because of it. Had the anchorites of Telerador respected our strength and addressed us as equals, perhaps we could have spoken. Instead, they treated us like wayward Falbuk, needing to be brought back to the field. But I have reasoned it was ignorance and not malice that fueled them. They were ascetics for centuries. To say their social skills are lacking would be kind. I am not one to be strong twice, but since I have been asked here as an equal, I will hear them out.
Peace for you.
I love that they have, like, not forgotten those guys.
Remember the light.
I think they were even called Losts or something. Draenei child with on a big mount.
We will not fall.
More Draenei children. Team Panther.
Yes, outsider.
Still must see Sarenclay.
Each day is a blessing.
Ooh.
Good fortune.
Exarch.
The Naru
How many
have
Exarchs
not
are there?
forgotten us.
You have become stronger than I could have ever imagined. I'm proud of you. Are you the guy that...
Remember the lessons of the past.
High Chief Stillpine? Stillpine younger. The younger. Promised one, is it good to see that you yet prosper. Oh, it's like from the... Oh, that's cool. From the, like, first couple quests you do as a Draenei. Let me... see...
Please tell me the generator is offline for a good reason. No, actually, do not. I do not want to know.
Is the generator ever offline for a good reason?
You have been in that area. Oh, I don't want to speak to Arzal. Ooh.
Each day is
Oh,
a
did it?
blessing.
Like many others, I have my apprehensions about the penitents, but to think of all they can teach us about our enemies, I will admit I am excited.
Arcanon Poros. The Naru have
Emily,
not forgotten
Corazon,
us.
Torius,
The Naru have not forgotten
Tobin,
us.
Aranthi,
Blessings upon your family.
Vindicator Kurus, Triumvirate.
Good fortune.
May the light embrace you.
Balzoon. Soul Speaker near.
I greet you.
Fell Caller, Gulator, Warlock. Okay. You seek power, yeah?
Go on.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, you hang out with Zorona. Be on your way. Are you with the penitents? I have spoken with Arzal. We are we share the same vision, if not all the same motivations. If he needs my blade, he has it. Yo, she summons holograms in her hand. That's so cool.
Do not be afraid.
I'm thankful the Vindicator's presence, of the Vindicator's presence. It appears to comfort the others, and Boros has offered to guide me around Azurmist after the Tishamat has concluded. Oh, okay. He smiles very faintly. I suspect it is an order from the Prophet, but I will not refuse the gift, however, unmerited.
Wisdom guide your path.
The Legion will not
The
break.
Triumvirate has been assigned to escort Arzal and the other penitents during the Tishamat. Although I trust the Prophet's judgment, I had the same apprehensions as the others when we were quietly informed some time ago. Perhaps I will always have those apprehensions. For now, I will accept that their past might not be their future. They will be given the chance to prove it.
Remain vigilant.
Okay. Now, there's issues with the thingy.
Without faith, the battle is
It
lost.
brings me great joy to see Eridar gathered together at last.
You are
And
the
you finally call them
instrument of
Eridar
change.
again, because you're like actually like, from all the parts of the Eridar race. The Tishamat was once a solitary holiday. Each Eridar would inscribe a stone with a painful memory he carried, would reflect on what that memory could teach us, then commit to moving forward with that wisdom. At last the stones are dissolved in the flame of reprieve, symbolically removing weight from our souls. Today the Tishamat will be celebrated not in solitude, but as a community. Gather the stones of those who would trust you with them, then take them to the flame.
Be just. You will serve as our Tishatan, the memory bearer of Tishamat. It is a solemn role. Take this basin and gather our people's memory stones. Take them to the flame of reprieve and lift our burdens.
I just realized that I'm wearing the garb. Ayo. Anyway, it has been a very long day. Without your help, we would have been even longer. May I take your memory stone to the flame of reprieve? One places his stone in the basin. Eternal progress, ever forward. This is what the Order of Artificers was founded on many millennia ago. But each step begins in the soil we have already treaded.
We will endure.
Yes, yes.
Tanya is idly adjusting her artificing lens, but quickly stops when you approach. What? May I take your memory stone? Place her stone. Construction of this architectural marvel will represent the pinnacle of Draenei artificing. The Vindicar will look like a child's toy compared to what we will make together. You have my word.
Leaving so soon?
First, you have to beat the whole influenced by the light and Naru thing. If you can beat that, then I have grand hopes for you. Nah. I keep trying to spot a named Draenei child. Ah!
This is such a puzzling world. We are the eyes
Hello,
of the
Rangari, Nayel of the Rangari. I almost refused to come. I have lived in Terika since what happened. It was not a perfect situation, but after a time it became comfortable. Stable, solitary. After what my Rangari and I allowed to happen, I could not return to living among those I had failed. But perhaps the Tishamat is the correct time to confront that guilt. Stone? Nail places her stone in the basin. The solitude of the past decades has been crushing and self-imposed. Thank you for helping to make a Tishamat happen once more. We need it. I need it. Aww. She looks so sad as well. Look at how sad. That is, I love these custom poses. We need those as emotes. Look how sad she looks.
The Draenei shall overcome.
No, there's no one here. Just Tepartos!
Light be with you, friend. Tepartos greets puny one. Tepartos is ready.
I love that Tepartos is here. That's all I ever wanted, to see Tepartos again. Tepartos! God, who of you remembers Tepartos from the Lightforge Draenei thingy? Great time, great time. Oh, I'm stuck on everything.
We welcome your help.
The Rev lived shattered for too long. Today, let us reunite in hope and faith. I see the future as a grand corridor full of sunlight. May we walk it side by side. Stone? Don't place the stone in the basin. In your hands, you carry more than simply a symbol of the sacrament. You carry our pain and our hope, our regret and our endurance. You hold precisely what it means to be Draenei. Walk softly, but with pride. Romuald's memory stone. The defense crystal had one broken condenser. Just one. God. The defense crystal had one broken condenser. And apparently that was enough for the... Oh no, that... Atania's mirrors. Ink stains on his tendrils where they... Ink stains on his tendrils where they touched his schematics. Aww. They had an alias Mary. They had catapults. We should have seen their tracks outside the walls. Damn. I could have convinced him. He wanted to be convinced. Ooh. Is this about his son?
The light will guide your way.
I'm not sure. It has been a long time since I last saw this many Eridar in one place. Perhaps not since Argus was corrupted, and I still served on the council to the Triumvirate. Oh, you did? Huh. Velen chose me to be his chief counselor. We knew each other, trusted each other. Another life, as distant as Argus from this place. Hatun felt silent, mulling over the past. What do you think of the other Krokul? It is uncomfortable to know that Krokul exist beyond Argus, on this Draenor that Nubunda spoke of. And it is unsurprising to hear that Velen turned a blind eye to their mistreatment all these years, despite claiming that they would be protected. But inviting them to the Tishamat is something. It is more than words, at least. May I take your memory stone? Ooh. Hatun thrusts his stone into the basin. Take it away. Early morning in the conservatory. Birdsong.
You wanted to speak with me, Velen? Yes, of course. On a matter of great importance.
Well, is it not always a matter of great importance with you?
I suppose it is. But on this auspicious occasion, I was hoping we could reconcile and return to a place of trust.
Some wounds take time to heal, Prophet. No, Argus is far from this place and feels like another life.
We trusted one another once.
We were young and foolish once as well.
We were indeed. If we knew then what we know now. Hatun, you have always been the best of us. I have missed your wisdom. Come, serve with me again as you once did on our council. I need your guidance once more.
Velen,
You do not have to answer me now. Enjoy the Tishamat. But there will always be a seat open for you, if you want it.
Thank you. I will think on it.
Let's go.
I will lead my people through any darkness.
Let's go. That was amazing. I love that. So. Ooh.
Arcanon Boros.
Stone? Boris placed his stone in the basin. I have helped see the Draenei through many beginnings, but this one feels different. Nothing feels as though it is ending, only blending into the dawn.
Dionys Akka.
It was easier to flee a planet than defend it. I agreed. again and again. Ooh.
I will hear you out.
I have your memory stone? Result places a stone in the basin. I could carve an entire mountain and still fall short of all I must write. But this is something. Every day must be something. I stepped away from their blood when it touched my hooves.
Beware of strangers promising strength and power.
That, ooh. All the pain, all the, ooh. There's a lot.
What is it?
There's a lot of stuff. Oh. Here's accurate. Oh.
Old friends, newcomers, welcome. May we part as friends.
Okay, that's where I need you at the end, okay.
Good fortune.
Kellogg's? Such Maladar. Laruhir, Resalan, Soul Tender, Nimura.
Greetings.
Thank you for helping us bring these spirits to the Tishamat Nevmiel. One of the hardest parts of being Akanai is knowing that you cannot save every soul, but for the ones you can, it makes all the difference to them. That is enough.
Mano Ekta, my friend.
Dorna! Yes! Oh my god! Sorry. That is the Draenei child I meant.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
That's the Draenei I meant. Once I come of age, Nabunda says I can take my trials to become a real shaman. How long have you remained a baby, though? How long have you remained baby? Like, canonically, because technically we met you first in Shatrath, which is... Wouldn't she be... No, she's like Anduin's age. Like, huh? How slow do Draenei age, is the question. Or do they age like we do?
I am listening.
It is comforting to know that the Okanai are once again caring for the spirits of our fallen. Laruhir was once my commander, and yet he is still a dear friend. I will treasure this brief moment with him. What do you think of Hatun? I spoke with him earlier before you accompanied him to Bloodmist. He speaks what is on his mind and does not tolerate disrespect. It is refreshing. With his voice added to ours, I believe we can hold the prophet to his promises. This new city will not be a home to all if it not also a home to the Crocodile in equal measure. Did? No, okay. Stone? We will must never give up. The future will bring us precisely what we need, if only we open our arms to allow it. In that moment, I was empty. I wished to live. I hoped to die.
With faith, there is a way.
Come, speak with me.
Maladar!
I would forfeit my own soul.
We brought these spirits to the Tishamat so that the sacrament may help relieve them of their burdens and allow them to truly rest. But I did not expect that they might help ease the burdens of others as well. I believe this will truly make a difference for them, both the living and the dead. Thank you for helping make this a possibility.
Tradition binds my people. Akal Hector.
Akama.
Together, we can defeat the Burning Legion.
It's already defeated, buddy. We're done there. I'd almost forgotten Kalios. So darkened are my memories of that distant past. So narrowed. but he speaks of Karabor's beauty as if he looked upon it only yesterday. And for a moment, I can almost see it. What do you think of Hatun? I respect anyone with that much demon blood on their hands. Hatun knows as well as I do that it is to live amidst the ashes of your home. To see it defiled while you are powerless to stop it. It is a feeling you do not forget. I trust us both to never let that happen again. And the penitence? The loyalties of demons are fleeting. Sometimes that can be useful. I have known some demons to serve the Illidari, fighting against their former legion masters. I am not surprised that some Manari would also turn on the hand that fed them. Watch them closely. Stone? I have suffered much in my wandering. Perhaps it is time to return. I was something, not someone. Trading chains again and again. Okay, who are we meeting? Who are we missing?
Hello, stranger.
Hand of Argash. I'm missing a memory. Guys, does anyone wanna stone? Well, you don't want stones, but does anyone want to place a stone? Oh, they're over there. Give me a second to summon the moon. Oh! I missed this.
Do you require assistance in exterminating our foes?
It has been a long time since I heard the prayer that was not a battle hymn. I am reminded of softer times.
Stay safe and slay many demons.
Okay, those are... Oh.
Speak your peace.
Latanu the Pale. Oh, this is a Death Knight. In life I was a vindicator. The light can no longer reach me where I now dwell, but I hear its voice like music drifting through the bars of a prison cell. And I know it. Allow me to mourn.
We are done here.
Good fortune.
Hi, Princess Shana. Okay. Anyway. I see you were able to drag the High Artificer from her workshop at Aldor Rise. The Prophet need not have worried. I would have dragged her here myself, had you failed. Ishana smiles kindly, but with a touch of mischief. She had been working on those schematics for ages. I never did ask what they were for, but I suppose we shall learn soon enough. May I take your memory stone? Through the light all pains are softened, all sorrows lessened. We'll never forget the bite that left the scar, but we can master the memory of its sting. That's a good thing. That's good words. Very well spoken. I saw his face when I awoke. There were tears in his eyes, then the light went out of them. I've no idea what that is referencing. But it sounds painful. Okay, now we go back up here. Oi, Mr.
Do you need
Almonen.
my counsel?
What? Are you ready to create your memory stone? It has been some time since the last Tishamat, so I have been advising celebrants on the ritual. First, you must inscribe your name near the top of the stone. Soul Priest, Netherlord, Penitent, Augari, Nifmil of Argus, Imperial Draenor, Nether of Exodar. Penitent. Now, and below that inscribe a description of the memory whose burden you wish to be relieved of. We must remember the lessons of the past, but those memories need not weigh us down eternally. If we are stooped under the burdens of regret, of pain, of guilt, we can make no progress. My old home, someone once close to me, a treasured item, a lost chance, a terrible decision I made, something I couldn't control, a moment of time gone too soon. What I did as part of the Legion. Yeah, they're putting extra options for the Redskin Draenei. That is cool. A terrible decision I made. Time is Legion.
May they lie. When you are ready, toss the stones into the flame of reprieve.
That is
Feel their weight lift from your soul as they burn.
That is so cool that we get our own stone. And I wonder if it's like if there's a difference if you don't have this customization option on, or if it's just like you can do that even if you're a blue Draenei. Dissolve memory stones.
Tell the prophet our burdens have been lifted and the ceremony can begin. Light bless you.
The Draenei have suffered scattered and solitary for too long. Today we allow ourselves to rely on each other.
Antion Akor Kora.
Symbol of heritage of the Draenei. Draenei Collagen. Adds this toy to $2. Returns you to Stout Lag. Oh, that's a Hearthstone. Only Draenei and Lightwatch Draenei can use this hologen. Oh, that is so cool.
Friends, Draenei, please lend us your attention. The ceremony will begin shortly.
It is poopy that I won't play any Draenei anytime soon, much more. That's a little poop, but eh.
Something is amiss on this world.
It's a great moment for the Draenei, all Draenei. Please begin the ceremony.
You are the instrument of change. For many, this may be your first Tishamat. Our last was long ago. Few among us remember it. But even here, in another place and another time, its meaning remains the same. We must let go of the past to grasp our future. No longer must we live scattered, lamenting Argus. We will build a city on the ashes of our exile. We will finally be home.
They will build a new Shatrath, like fully. Like I thought at first she would just like enhance Shatrath. Apparently they're literally just, oh please tell me in a future expansion we will actually get, like the Draenei will actually not live in a broken down Exodar any longer and have an actual like cool city. Today marks the beginning of a new age for the Eridar. We are one people united in purpose, and we will never be broken apart again.
This moment could not have happened without you, champion. By your hand, the Legion was broken. our long journey ended, and our people reforged as one. In gratitude, we bestow on you, as a paragon of our people, a sacred vestment crafted of precious materials from Argus. Atar Vahishana, Matirim Ita. Beneath the eternal stars, we walk together.
Let's go. And also get a Hearthstone. That is so cool. I really look forward to this town being actually built and visitable.
Our time is now.
It's been very long.
The Vindicar is at your disposal.
Like, it would be really great. Like, the Exodar is, I think, one of the, like, least used, if not completely hated, Alliance cities. So, I don't think anyone would bet an eye if we completely rework. I mean, okay. Let's be fair. The Azurmus Isles, as well as the Eversong Woods, need a revamp. They are the oldest part of the game, next to Hellfire Peninsula. So we really just should have a redo of those regions. Like, Shattered Lands. Oh god, what is it? Outland, sure. Whatever. But we like heard Shatrath. Like, Outland doesn't really have much of a future. But these parts, part of like Azeroth, yes, please, just upgrade it already. Let's see how this transmog looks on Nevmio. Well, apparently not at all, considering these options. Ah, it's all the way over here. Ooh. Okay, the orange one looks really freaking cool. I mean, so does the purple one, to be fair. They do look really cool. The helmet is a bit... The helmet is a bit of a miss, because it... Like, okay. To all helmet designers at Blizzard. If our race has horns... If we have horns... Make at least the heritage armor properly incorporate the horns. Like, what's that all about, huh?
Good fortune to all friends of the
But anyway, this is it for this video and stream, because after this there will be a VOD. Yeah, it has been a really nice story. I am so happy that Dorna was here. Even though it was like her baby form and she hasn't aged in the past 20 years almost. So, no, let's say 18 years, 17 years. No, actually it has been more, because the 5 years between... 1 year per expansion plus 5 in between Shadowlands and... It has been 15 years-ish. It has been, let's say, 14 years. It has been 14 years and she's still baby. Oh well, anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then please leave a like. Please check out the links in the description below. Don't forget that we're still raising money for charity. The highlight end of the event stream will be coming soon, TM. Still to be announced because I have to schedule things. But sorry for... Oh, I'm so sorry for the charity event to last longer and thus me having to do the final stream of that part later, I can't imagine why anyone would be like disappointed by that. Let's be honest. But we'll see each other then, and at latest, well, soonest, next time in the next video industry.
Without faith, the battle is lost.
Let me just check. For thousands of years... okay, for thousands of years, all I could see when I looked at Argus was that it was what it once was. A double vision that fled from me whenever I focused too closely. And now Velen asked me to return to what I once was. To what we both were. Jim crossed his arms more tightly. I need time to think.
Beware
but anyway,
the Legion's
now
wrath.
stream over. Bye! Cheerio!